This is why you still aren't making any money from day trading. It's because of the exact same reasons why I was not profitable for my first 2 years. It wasn't until I learned these life-changing principles that I'm going to share with you in this video. I was just like you guys during my trading journey for my first 2 years. I struggled a lot. I had a lot of blown accounts. I was depositing money every single week. And it wasn't until I realized that I had to develop myself as a person where I finally got my trading in order. So I couldn't be doing the same things that I would normally used to. I couldn't think the same everyday thinking that I used to. I couldn't maneuver the same way when I very first started trading. When I very first got started into trading, I didn't have somebody to tell me this is what you're supposed to do, this is what you're not supposed to do. But luckily in this video, I'm going to be going over the things that you should not do and the things that you should do in order for you to stop losing in trading. Getting frustrated inside the market is one of the biggest things that will hinder you from trading, right? So when you get frustrated inside the market, you revenge trade, you over trade, you try to get back your losses, so forth and so on. And these are things that you do not want to do inside of the market because they will cause you to lose more trades. So I want you guys to know that it's perfectly normal for you guys to be feeling frustrated, feeling angry, feeling sad, blowing accounts, losing money inside the market. It's perfectly fine. It's a part of the journey. But what you have to understand is that you have to become consciously aware of the mistakes that you are making inside the market in order for you to see the change that you want inside of your trading journey. So how do you become aware, right? So a lot of traders get frustrated inside of their journeys because they make these common mistakes. So the common mistakes are having impulsiveness, being greedy, being fearful, over leveraging, over trading inside the market. So these things will hinder you inside of the market. Being a beginner trader in Forex or even being an experienced trader, a lot of people suffer from impulsiveness. So impulsiveness is when a trader just jumps in the market because they see one big green candle or one big bearish candle and they think the market is going to be shooting up or the market is going to be shooting down, but they don't have the actual patience to let the market come to them. So I like to give the example of chasing after a bus. Why would you chase after a bus if you know that there's another bus coming? If you know that there's another bus coming in the next 15 minutes, why would you go chasing the bus down the street when you could simply wait and let the next bus come to you? So inside of the market, it's the exact same thing. A lot of traders, they suffer from impulsiveness where they go chasing the trades instead of letting the trades come to them. And that is one thing that will cause a lot of frustration inside of the market in your trading. So another mistake that I see inside of traders, and I used to suffer this from myself as well, was the lack of knowledge, the lack of research. So if you do not have a system in place, you do not understand what exactly it is that you're doing inside of the market, you are literally trying to throw your weight, you are literally trying to throw away your money inside of the market, like literally just throw it in the trash. Because if you do not have a system in place, you do not have an edge, the market is going to take your money. Yeah, you can win a few trades. Yeah, you can get lucky, you know, catch a few pips here and there, but you're not going to be able to sustain the market unless you have thorough knowledge and you have a very vivid understanding of what it is that you are learning inside of the market. So you have to have an understanding of what it is that you're doing. So this comes with a strategy, whether your strategy is an MA cross, Ikamosu cloud, whether you trade breaks out of support and resistance, whatever it is that you trade, you have to have thorough knowledge on that material so you can be successful inside the market. And this is why I try to make it as easy as possible for my Blueprint students inside of Blueprint Trading Academies, though I teach you guys step by step, A to Z, on exactly the knowledge that you need to be successful. Now, I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm just letting you know that inside of the Blueprint, we go from A to Z. These are the tools that you needed because I was once on the other side of the screen and I once was struggling, I once was frustrated, I once was impulsive, all of those things. So stick around for the rest of this video so you can get this. Yeah. And I say this because I know what it's like to trade off of emotions, off of fears, off of just hope and just winging it. I know exactly how it feels because I used to be in that position. Like I said, it wasn't until I had a system in place where I became consistently profitable. So instead of being fearful, impulsive, and just going off of hope, I now know that I have to have a system in place, a set of rules that I have to follow every single time that I'm inside of the market. So I like to equate it to a playbook. If I was playing sports, whether I was playing basketball or football, I wouldn't go against the other team without having a set of a playbook to have some plays to run against the opposite team. Or I wouldn't just face that team without studying their film. I wouldn't just face that team and not know anything about them and just hope that I'm going to win. You have to approach the markets the same exact way. You have to understand what it is that you're looking at, and you have to have a system in place so that you remove all of those fears, the impulsiveness, the greediness, the urge to just want to get inside the market, and the urge to just have hope and just enter the market for no reason. And that's gambling. So we don't want to do that. So it's super important that you find a strategy that works for you. Now, it may crosses may not work for you, but they may work for somebody else. My strategy that I trade, breaks and retests, that I talk about inside my blueprint course, that may work for me, but it may not work for you. So you have to simply find out what it is that exactly works for you. So what I'm about to tell you right now was literally the turning point of my trading career. Once I discovered market structure and I fully understood it in totality, and I was able to grasp the concept, look at the concept, fully understand the concept, that's what led me to being able to place trades inside of the markets. But placing trades inside of the market is only half the battle. You first have to have the mindset as well. Without the mindset, you will not be able to place trades in a very sufficient way or a very sufficient manner. So it wasn't until I developed myself as a human being, or I developed myself as a person, where I finally started to do self-development, where I began to read books, books such as Think and Grow Rich, The Compound Effect, Who Ate That Frog, What Do You Say When You Talk to Yourself. All of these were different books that I've read throughout my journey that led me to profitability. So I remember it was a time where I literally had to cut everything out. I had to cut my friends out. I had to cut the noise out. I had to cut out what I watched on TV, what I listened to in the car. I had to cut all of those things out and replace it with the new life that I wanted for myself. So instead of listening to music, I started to listen to business podcasts. I started listening to trading podcasts. I started to listen to self-development podcasts. Instead of watching Netflix all day, I started to watch things like Bob Proctor on how to change my paradigm. I started to listen to Eric Thomas. I started to listen to all of these different motivational things that led me to a different mindset. And that mindset is what is going to change your trading journey, because without the mindset, you simply will not be able to operate at a full 100% level. You will only be operating in a 50% level. So the mindset is the key. And this was the turning point of my journey once I understood that I had to change my mindset. Once I began to change my mindset, this was the start of my new trading journey. Not only did I have a better way of thinking, but I also saw the charts a lot clearer. So even though I knew market structure before I had my mindset shift, I was able to see market structure with a very clear lens because I had the mindset behind it. So a clear mindset with a clear vision equals clear money inside of the market, a clear trading system. Without the mindset, I was not able to see market structure like the way I see it now, because I think totally different. So I suggest for you guys to write down your life and what it is that you want with your visions in present tense. So literally I have a notebook where I write down all of my goals. When I say I am a 6-figure earner, I am a 7-figure earner, I am a 7-figure trader, I wrote down all of these things, and I started to change my paradigm when I wrote all of these things down. So in order for you to change your mindset, the first thing you want to do is to know who you want to become. How do you know who you want to become? By writing those things down. So I'm going to give you 3 solutions that you can take away from this video and start immediately applying it to your trading. So solution number 1, you need to find a strategy that works for you and you need to master it. So you need to know this strategy like the back of your hand. Me personally, I'm an intraday trader. So I found out that understanding market structure in totality, understanding support and resistance, and waiting on breaks and retests, that's what worked best for me. So I took those strategies and I implemented them, and then I mastered them. So I mastered them by taking hours and hours and hours of back testing, looking at the markets, getting that chart time, putting in trades inside the live market with small lot sizes to test my strategy. And I finally mastered it. But that can only get me so far without solution number 2. So solution number 2 is proper risk management. Most people, they have a strategy that works, but ultimately they risk too much on one position, and that one position may have been a loss and it completely wipes their account. Your stop losses are based off a percentage base. So me, I like the happy medium of anywhere from around 5 to 7%. But anything lower from 7% down is a good median where you can use inside of your trading strategy. Me personally, I believe in my trading strategy enough where I can risk a little bit more. That's why I said 7%. But if you're not that confident in your trading strategy, keep it down at 1 to 2% risk And then always make sure that you have a proper risk to reward. So you want to aim for a 2-to-1 or a 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio on every single trade. That way, even if you lose more than you win, you're still able to gain profit inside the market because your risk to reward ratio was a lot higher. And that leads me to solution number 3, to always remain a student. So even now that I'm doing what I'm doing inside of the markets, I'm always remaining a student. So I still go back and I still back test. I still study my I still study my charts. I still study the pairs. I still analyze the market. Also, you want to still seek out mentors, right? So I still have mentors to this day that I reach out and I learn things from, because there will always be another level. So I'm at the level that I'm at now, but there's levels higher than me that I have not reached. So I still reach out to my mentors. I still try to remain a student and learn from people that have more knowledge than me, that have more than me, that I can learn from and grasp that material. So if you're watching on the other side of this screen, realize that you can't just learn a strategy and then think that's the end all be all. You still have to remain a student. You still have to focus. You still have to study day in and day out. And that's what will lead you to being a profitable trader inside of the market. Now that we have all these solutions, you're probably wondering, okay, what do I do next? So the very first thing that I recommend that you do is to figure out who it is that you want to become as a trader. Do you want to be a scalper? Do you want to be an intraday trader? Do you want to be a swing trader? Okay, figure that out. But then from there, you have to find out who it is as a person that you want to become. Ask yourself, are you impulsive in real life? Are you impatient in real life? Are you disciplined in real life? You have to tailor those things in real life to make sure that it's going to apply on the charts. Whatever you see on the charts or however you act on the charts is pretty much a direct reflection of who you are as a person. So not only are you going to go out and study on the charts, you also have to go and apply these same principles in real life. That way it can incorporate through full circle. So if you think you're ready to make that leap and discover who it is that you want to become as a person, who you want to become as a trader, you need to take those action steps now. So now it's time to take action. So let me know in the comment section, what are you going to do to change the next 6 months of 2024 so you can become a consistently profitable trader? So if you thought this video was helpful, you're going to love what I have inside of the Blueprint Trading Academy. This is my online community where I'm engaged with all of my members every single day, and I give them step by step on the tools that they need to become a successful, profitable trader. So if you like this video, make sure you hit the like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all inside. So the link for that is in the description. I will see you all inside.